Hi all, hope everyone is keeping safe. I wanted to address a topic that might seem to some a little preliminary, but I think it is important for all business owners to give some thought to as a strategic planning session, and that is about the recovery. Believe it or not, we are already thinking about the recovery, and it's a great thought exercise to give some thought to give some weight to what your customer persona is going to look like, not just now, but what is it going to look like as recovery unfolds over the next 3 months. But we don't know how long. It could be 6 months and 9 months as things evolve, and as resolutions and social measures are eased over time. And our position on this is that the recovery will be digital. Meaning this, already businesses that continue to have digital platforms, digital systems in place are continuing to operate in one way or the other. And businesses that have limited systems, limited ability to work in remote collectives, they're not operating well, and they're having a hard time because it requires a congregation of humans in one place, usually the office. So I want to put the thought out there to everyone to consider how the recovery needs to address your customer's persona as it is moving forward. Give some thought to the fact that people will have started to entrench their habits because of social isolation. People are already shifting grocery shopping. How much of that is going to stick? Impossible to say, but some of it will. Remember, on the flip side, that the investment from businesses in that capability has been limited to now because it's being seen as not required, not important, or less important. Now they're scaling. Now grocery stores, I'm going to continue with that example, are investing more on providing the capability of e-commerce with either delivery or pickup. When they scale more and they get better at that, the desire to work with that model is going to be much more attractive for everyone, especially because it's very unlikely that people are going to just go out and regain their old behaviors 100%, especially if the new services in place, such as these kinds of grocery shopping or other better improved e-commerce in general, people are likely to stick with the habit in percentages that are going to be quite measurable. As it stands right now, businesses that we are working with that have well-developed integrated digital workflows, they're maintaining a business. It may not be 100% of their standard revenues. Economic activity is such that it's highly unlikely for many businesses, but they are operating. Sadly, there are other businesses that we're aware of that were not as invested in their e-commerce operations and focused on other, traditional bricks and mortar-ish types of activities. And what's their activity? The answer is their activity is nearly zero. That investment alone and that status that their business is in, that's going to last. So the businesses that are continuing to operate at least a percentage of revenue are going to still be around to continue to evolve and mature their platforms more or less uninterrupted, albeit very, very disrupted. But those businesses that have no revenue, I don't think I have to tell you, no revenue is much worse than some revenue. So challenge is to give some thought to what does a recovery look like for you? What does it look like for your customer's persona? And what is your customer likely to be motivated by on how to interact with you and your offering as that recovery starts to take place. Are they going to want to get in the car and come and see you? Or are they going to already have shifted their behavior to something remote and digital? Happy to discuss. If anyone has any questions, stay safe, keep your family safe, take care.